Ground ball to first base. 2 quick outs.
Myers gets that unassisted.
First pitch swinging.
Manny Machado, 0 for 3 in the opener, did have an RBI ground out. Very windy here at Topa Field, blowing in from the outfield.
Two and two the count on Manny Machado with 2 outs, so no one on base. Ground ball to shortstop. It's a base hit. Infield hit for Manny Machado.
Now batting, Nicky Vanelli.
Matty steals second with no try from the catcher.
Nicky Vanelli at the plate, the freshman from Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Bats from the right side.
That's a rip into left center. Maddie sent home, and she's safe. Salve leads 1-0 over the Wentworth Leopards with the RBI single from Nicky Vanelli.
So, Jacob, 2 Seahawks who were hitless in the opener
Get the first 2 hits.
get hits here in the bottom of the first and a 1-0 lead.
Now batting is number 6, Holly Catius. Hoping to keep the inning alive. First pitch is a strike. One and two the count.
Katie Roll got the first 2 Seahawks on infield grounders to the right.
2 and 2.
And then an infield single for Manny Machado. And a line single to left center by Nicky Vanelli produces a 1-0 score for Salve Regina.
Nicky Vanelli dives head first at second base. And that's a stolen base for Nicky Vanelli. Holly Catius has a 3 and 2 count.
Head coach Janelle Quinto playing very aggressively with the Seahawks on the base pass today in game 2. Wynn held that up, and center fielder Pena comes in to make the catch. That retires the side, but 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. After 1, it's 1-0 Salve Regina. The catcher, Di Pilato, at the plate, facing J.C. Garrigan in the top half of the second inning. Leopards trailing 1-0. J.C. Garrigan coming off her finest outing of the season as a pitcher. A 2-hit shutout over Eastern Connecticut State on Tuesday.
Check swing, called strike anyway. 1-1 the count.
Di Pilato batting .232 on the year.
Ground ball. Right back to J.C. Garrigan and gets the first out of the inning.
Nice play by the Seahawk pitcher from Uxbridge, Massachusetts. Didn't want to wait for that one to roll to shortstop, Amanda Riley, who had a long way to go. JC showing her range. 1-3 on the play. First pitch strike into the first baseman, Myers. She had the only hit for the Leopards against Andy Nelson in the opener. Goes to the right side, and Nikki Vanelli over to Lauren Packer for the out. Out number 2. 2 down in the second.
Now batting, Brianna Beverly.
2 quick outs for J.C. Garrigan. First pitch is called strike.
Garrigan has Cathius behind the plate. Guzmano at third. Riley at short. Vanelli at second. And Packer at first. Florent, Guest, and Angel in the outfield. Have you seen that movie?
What?
Angels in the Outfield? Gotta get it on VHS. Just kidding. Check out Netflix.
Two straight foul balls. Count is 0-2.
Left fielder Beverly at the plate.
One and two.
All right, we'll all admit it. We all flinched.
Yep.
Including our statistician, Greg Brissett. Another 1-2 pitch from Garrigan.
Ground ball to shortstop. Amanda Riley gets the out to Lauren Packer. That ends the inning.
A 1-2-3 inning for J.C. Garrigan. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Salve Regina. When she first appeared on the scene as a freshman in 2016 I wanted the music for her walk-up to be our guest, be our guest. And now she's batting in her final regular season home game, Megan Guest, Seahawks senior from Meriden, Connecticut. So have you seen that movie, Jacob?
Yes,
Beauty
I
and the
have.
Beast?
Yes.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Megan
One-
Guest was 1 for 2 in the opener, scored a run, and also drew a walk.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The first strikeout for Wentworth today in both games. Now batting is the pitcher, number 17, J.C. Garrigan.
Garrigan batting .319 on the year.
Pitch is a little high for a ball.
JC with 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored in the opener.
That pitch is a little low. 2-0.
Yeah, I remember her at bats in the opener. She went to 3-0 on at least 2 at bats.
2-1 the count. That pitch is low. 3-1.
Salve Regina with a 1-0 lead. Scored a run in the first inning. After 2 are out, Maddie Machado infield single. Nikki Vanelli brought her home after Machado stole second.
Ball 4 for J.C. Garrigan.
Showing a lot of patience at the plate. Lauren Packer picked up 2 hits in the opener, 2 for 3. 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Very productive day at the plate for the Seahawk freshman from Manchester, Connecticut.
Two and one the count on Lauren Packer.
Heart beats faster.
2-2 the count on Lauren Packer. She waits on that pitch. Gets a base hit. She waited on it. She waited on the changeup and drived it to left field.
Not an easy thing to do. You just
No.
want to jump all over
No.
it, but it took a while to get there. 3 hits for the Seahawks. 3rd hit for Packer today.
Now batting is number 23, Ali Guzmano.
She had 2 hits in the opener as well. 2 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. Her 2-run single gave the Seahawks a 2-0 lead in the 2nd inning. That wild pitch allows both Garrigan and Packer to move up a base.
A little late on the swing. She drives it foul. 1-1 the count on JC. Oh, excuse me. Ali Guzmano.
You were looking at third base. Garrigan on third, Packer on second. A walk and a single put the runners on board. A wild pitch moved them along. Shouldn't be an infield fly because there's no force in play. So it's just a regular pop-up to first baseman.
Now batting is number 11, Lindsay Florent.
Myers with the catch at first. 2 outs. 2 on for Jacob's sister. A senior biology major was featured in a nice Newport Daily News article, as well as I think the Fall River Herald News picked it up. She and Victoria Johnson both serving as EMTs with Brewster Ambulance. That keeps them up late on Sunday nights.
Yes, it does.
And a ground at a second. Winter with the play. Over to Myers. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. After 2 from Topa Field in game 2, it's 1-0 Salve Regina. Welcome back to Topa Field for Commonwealth Coast Conference final game of the regular season. Salve Regina University hosting Wentworth Institute of Technology. Shortstop Harstick at the plate. Batting from the right side. She's a number 8 hitter in the Leopard lineup. Seahawks won the opener 8-0. Men's and women's lacrosse have begun their postseason action in Commonwealth Coast Conference. Salve Regina on the road in both men's and women's lacrosse. The Seahawks, number 6 seed in men's lacrosse at Roger Williams, lost a tough one, 9-8 up in Bristol. That was a 10 a.m. start for the Seahawks and Hawks, and a 1 o'clock start up in Biddeford, Maine. Currently, University of New England hosting and leading Salve Regina 11-5. Still with over 8 minutes remaining in the first half. That game in the regular season, Jacob, was probably one of the highest scoring games in the history of Division III lacrosse. It was a 26-24 final for the Nor'easters over the Seahawks, and we can't find any other score combined that matches 50 goals scored. J.C. Garrigan issues a leadoff walk to Harstick. And the first walk issued by a Seahawk pitcher. Brings up the right fielder, Raiders. Salve Regina leading 1-0 here.
Shows bunt.
She
Called
offered.
strike.
Yep. In baseball today, Salve Regina finishing its CCC regular season slate at Curry College. Seahawks and Colonels are tied 2-2 in the 4th inning.
Shows bunt again. Sacrifice. Moves the runner for the Leopards.
5-3 on the sacrifice as Guzmano comes in to field it. Over to Packer. 1 out, runner on second for Wentworth. Back to the top of the order, and it's the pitcher, Katie Veralt. She bounced to Nikki Vanelli to start the game. And Veralt 0 for 3 on the day. Line drive. A double play! Vanelli diving to her left, her right, over to Riley covering the bag. Turns 2. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Salve Regina.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Now batting is number 13, Amanda Riley. 2-0 count.
Riley's up to the minute batting average is .402. The shortstop from Barrington, New Hampshire, leading the Seahawks in that category, among others.
2-1.
In the 1st inning against Barolt, she bounced a grounder to Myers at first base unassisted.
Three and 1 count on Amanda Riley. And that's a walk.
Now batting, Maddie Machado.
Not technically a stolen base, but just advance her with a plus.
The pitcher wasn't expecting that.
That's a stolen
Amanda,
base.
2 stolen bases.
So already on third base with nobody out. And that first pitch to Machado is in the turf for a ball. 1-0. Riley on third base without benefit of a hit or an error. She got the walk and then she ran. That was a ground ball pitch that Machado tried to hit after it had already bounced in the turf. Didn't bounce up high enough for her. She tried to get down low for it. 2-1 now on the Seahawk designated player. I'll have to check this stat book to see if you give credit for a stolen base on the player who walks and then just in one continuous motion keeps going. It is allowed as far as the base runner can do that. Once the pitcher has the ball in the circle and the base runner comes to a stop at the bag, then you're done. You have to stay at the bag. Seahawks also welcome home 6 members of the Salve Regina men's tennis team from the 1990s. Owen Curtin, Johnny Lees, Michael Lombardi, John Picozzi, Mark Solnier, let's say Dr. Mark Solnier, and Adam Zakara. They're here to play tennis against the current Seahawks. That match will take place at 3 o'clock, so about an hour from now on the home courts. And the ball forward to Machado. Puts runners at the corners for Nicky Vanelli. Vanelli did deliver an RBI single in the first inning for our current 1-0 score.
A lot of low pitches that have been laid off for balls. That scores a run.
RBI ground out 1-3 for Vanelli. Seahawks lead 2-0. And Machado goes down to second base. And that's the first out of the third inning. Brings up Holly Cathius. That'll be a wild pitch that lets Machado stay aggressive on the base pass. She's on third with 1 out. Cathius at the plate in game 1 was 2 for 3.
Line drive into left field for a base hit. Holly Cathius is having a great day. We got 1 out. 2 runs have scored in this inning.
Solid hit to left field by the Seahawk catcher. RBI brings in Machado from third.
Shows bunt. Gets it down. She's safe. Holly Cathius gets back at second. That's a bunt single for Megan Guest. Now batting is the pitcher.
Next up, J.C. Garrigan.
Number 17, J.C. Garrigan.
JC had been working some counts earlier in at-bats. Takes a cut at the first pitch she sees here. She's batting .319 on the year. Fielder's choice. Cathius erased at third base on the 6-5 play. Guest down to second. Two outs for Lauren Packer.
The first pitch Lauren Packer sees is a ball. I think every count so far, the first pitch has been a ball. Inside pitch called strike.
Two outs, two on, a 2-1 count on Packer.
Second guess is safe. 2 stolen bases. 3-1 the count for Lauren Packer. Runners at second and third. Bases loaded.
It's the third walk of the inning issued by Veralt. She's going to get a visit from her head coach, Erica Castro, first year out of Roger Williams. And we'll get a change. And we'll take a break here on our broadcast and be right back with the Leopard changes. So Wilkes is the new pitcher for the visiting Leopards.
Now batting is number 23, Ali Guzmano.
And a Leopard with a new spot is Varro moves to second base. Katie Wilkes, the relief pitcher for the Leopards. Excuse me, Aurora Wilkes, freshman from Fruitport, Michigan. And that wild pitch brings Guest in from third. Packer down to second, Garrigan to third herself. 4-0 the score. Bounce it to
ground
the right
ball.
side. Sorry.
Anyway. And then gets the out.
Myers takes it unassisted to first base. And Guzmano retired. 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head to the 4th inning here at Topper Field. It's 4-0 Salve Regina. Top second spot in the Leopard order for Alexandra Pina, the center fielder. She had the only hit against J.C. Garrigan. That came in the 1st inning. Now batting .299 on the year. Bounces that one foul to her head coach, Erica Castro.
Lauren Packer gets the out.
In foul territory. Still a strong wind blowing in from the outfield. All fielders have to use caution on anything in the air. It can change quickly. One out for the third baseman, Kaylee Higgins. And that spelling quiz I asked you about earlier.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be Kaylee Higgins' first name. How do you spell it? I'll give you a hint. Don't use a K.
C-E-I-L-I-D-H.
Well done! You got it on your first try. How did you know that? My goodness, as Kaylee Higgins, not Celie Diaz, flies out to Jacob's sister in left field. Brings up the designated hitter, Kayla De Medeiros. How do you spell Kayla?
I'm done with the tests.
All right, it's
I
not.
already have enough.
It's not a school day. In time, Packer to Vanelli covering first base, and Seahawks get a 1-2-3 for J.C. Garrigan. 3-4 on the play. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-0 Seahawks.
Yep. Leading off for Salve Regina is number 11, Lindsay Florent.
Jacob Florent's sister. Has a pair of groundouts to second base. That was Winter at that position before starting pitcher Verolt shifted to second, which is where she was in game 1. Lindsay now batting .310 on the year. Aurora Wilkes, the third Leopard pitcher to face the Seahawks today. And Lindsay Florent, the first to get a base hit against her. Amanda Riley 0 for 1 in this contest. Bounced to first unassisted in the first and drew a leadoff walk in the third, part of a 3-run inning for the Seahawks, who now lead 4-0, batting in the bottom of the fourth. Nice diving stop by Verolt, but not in time. As Lindsay Florent was so quick to get to that bag, she is safe. It'll go as a fielder's choice for Riley. Although I don't think they would have had a play at first either.
No.
It was a nice stop. So may have to review that in the postgame. But it puts runners at first and second with nobody out. Lindsay Florent getting attention at second base from head athletic trainer David Cox and head coach Janelle Quinto getting fist bumps on her slide into the bag on the grounder by Riley.
Wasn't the most pleasant slide if I ever saw one.
Tell her that after the game. Verolt checks her elbow. She's fine after making a nice diving stop for the ball. Wilkes with the backhand gets the force at third. Florent out there. 1 out.
Now batting, Nikki Vanelli.
Nikki Vanelli at the plate. Vanelli has a pair of RBI, singled in the first, and then a ground out RBI in the third. That'll be a fielder's choice. 5 unassisted on Riley.
Next up, Holly Cates.
Now batting is number 6, Holly Catius.
Cathius flew out to center field in the first, then singled in a run in the third. Bats here with 2 outs and 2 on. Bottom 4. Three straight fielder's choice grounders by the Seahawks. Vanelli out 6 unassisted to end the 4th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We head to the top of the 5th. It's 4-0 Salve Regina. Seahawks and Leopards in Game 2 of a Commonwealth Coast Conference doubleheader. Salve Regina won the opener 8-0 over Wentworth behind the one-hit pitching of Andy Nelson.
Line drive right back to third baseman, Ali Guzmano, and she gets the out.
And Garrigan, J.C. Garrigan, pitching a one-hitter here in the top of the 5th inning.
Ground ball right back to the pitcher, and she gets the out. 2 quick outs for J.C. Garrigan.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Base is empty for the left fielder, Beverly. Beverly had a grounder to shortstop Amanda Riley to end the 2nd inning. Garrigan looking to make it back-to-back shutouts in the pitcher's circle. She played left field in the opener when Andy Nelson was the starting pitcher.
Mm-hmm. 1-1 count on Beverly.
Showing the replay now of the leadoff batter, DiPilato, lining out to third baseman Guzmano after that foul pitch by Beverly.
Two and one the count. On Beverly. Three and one.
Brianna Beverly from Pawcatuck, Connecticut.
She swings and flies that one foul. 3 and 2, full count.
Another 3-2 from Garrigan.
Grab ball to Ali Guzmano, and she gets the out. No runs on no hits. No runners left on base. Salve Regina is winning 4-0.
Salve Regina batting in the bottom of the 5th inning, leading 4-0, exactly where they were one game ago. And they scored 4 in the bottom of the 5th to win that game 8-0 in 5 innings. Megan Guest leading off for the Seahawks here. Guess with a strikeout swinging in the second and then a single in the third. She scored in that inning. Facing Aurora Wilkes, the third Leopard pitcher to go today against the Seahawks.
Base hit for Megan Guest. Past the shortstop and into left field.
Her second hit today through the left side. Seventh hit of the game for Salve Regina. Salve Regina and Wentworth are not the only softball games in action in CCC play today. University of New England is hosting Roger Williams. The Nor'easters swept or defeated the Hawks 8-0 in the opener and currently have a 1-0 lead top of the fourth. That's all from Biddeford, Maine. Gordon College and Western New England are underway in Wenham, Massachusetts. The Fighting Scots have a 1-0 lead, bottom of the second in game one. Game two will take place around 4 o'clock. Megan Guest steals second. Another bag swipe by the Seahawks. Senior day for Salve Regina University softball. And one senior member on Wentworth was also recognized by the Seahawks. Emily Winter, senior from Stratford, Connecticut, recognized along with 4 Seahawk seniors. Lindsay Florent, the older sister of Jacob Florent, our broadcaster. Number 1, Megan Guest, who's on second base right now. Number 2, Holly Cathius, the catcher. Number 3, and Amanda Riley, the shortstop, number 4. Nice recovery by Wilkes over to Myers. Gets the out on J.C. Garrigan. Megan Guest moves along to third base with 1 out. Lauren Packer at the plate. 1 for 1 in this game. A nice single into left field in the second inning. Drew a walk in the third. Has 3 hits on the day.
First pitch on Lauren Packer is a called strike. That is a hit into right field. That scores a run. Another base hit for Lauren Packer.
Yeah, she's been ripping the ball today. 4 hits now.
Now batting is number 23, Ali Guzmano. First pitch. It's called strike. 5-0. Salve Regina over the Leopards. Line drive right back to second base, and that's a double play.
We saw it in the Salve half of an inning, and now the Leopards end the 5th inning for the Seahawks. Although they score 1 run, it'll be an L63 space DP and X on Packer. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning, and it's 5-0 Salve. Shortstop Harstick making a nice play to end the bottom of the 5th inning. Is the first batter to face J.C. Garrigan here in the top of the 6th. Leopards trailing 5-0.
First pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Off-speed pitch there from Garrigan. Had Harstick well ahead of it.
She fouls that one off to stay alive. Still 0-2.
Sabrina Harstick, a freshman from Milford, Massachusetts. Quite the young team on the Leopard side. Just the one senior.
One and 2 the count. Low outside. Two and 2.
Nice job by Harstick to lay off that pitch. It was tempting.
Back to the pitcher. JC with a nice throw. And she gets the out.
Garrigan's been doing a nice job fielding her position, not only today, but in earlier games. Very calm, cool, and collected in the pitcher circle.
Now batting, Riley.
Amanda Riley with a nice throw to Lauren Packer for the second out.
That was deep in the hole for Riley. Guzmano made a nice attempt at diving to get it. It took a strong throw from Amanda Riley. 2 down. The batter is the starting pitcher, but now second baseman, Katie Veralt, batting .327 on the season. Katie, a freshman from Scarborough, Maine. She's in the leadoff spot for the visiting Leopards. 0 for 2 in this game. Lined out to Nikki Vanelli, who turned in a double play.
2-0 the count. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Strike. 2-1. Two and 2.
Garrigan hitting her spot on the outside part of the plate.
Megan Guest has to go in very close to the infield. She gets the out to end the inning. No runs on no hits. No runners left on base. Salve Regina is winning 5-0.
Well done. Could be the last time.
Now batting is number 11, Lindsay Florent. First pitch is inside. End of the pitch. Lindsay was scared. She hits the ball. That's foul.
Florent, 1 for 3, singled her last at bat in the 4th inning. Seahawks had the first 2 batters on base. And 4 consecutive fielder's choices ended the threat in the 4th. Seahawks scored once in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd, once in the 5th, 5-0 lead. That's ripped into center field. Another base hit for Lindsay. Wilkes reaches up with the glove very late as it flies past her. Fly ball into the wind in right field by Amanda Riley. It's an easy out. Lindsay Florent stays at first base. And we'll have a pinch hitter for Maddie Machado. Ali Oliveira, freshman from Smithfield, Rhode Island. Batting for Maddie Machado, who is in the designated player spot, so no change positionally here. Even Oliveira dances to her walk-up song. She bats with 1 out, and Lindsay Florent on first base. Florent had the leadoff single. Ali Oliveira at the plate, batting .300 on the season. Up the middle and through, a base hit for Oliveira. Another 10-hit game for the Seahawks.
Now batting is number 1, Nikki Finelli.
And Maddie Machado will re-enter and take first base as the runner. One out, 2 on for Nikki Vanelli. Vanelli has reached twice, singled in the 1st with an RBI, a ground out in the 3rd with an RBI, fielder's choice in the 4th. Just saying, Jacob, a home run would end this game.
Yep.
And we've seen Nikki Vanelli end games with home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to do it today, though, with the wind.
Yeah. There was no wind. Amanda would have hit the wall.
True.
Line drive into right center. That's going to score 2 runs.
Yep.
She's safe with a triple. Nikki Vanelli scores 2 runs for Salve.
And now the winning run is on third base. That was a hard hit triple to left center. Reached the wall quickly. Brought Florent in from second, Machado in from first. And now Vanelli is on third base. And the batter is Holly Cathis, senior. That was actually better than a home run.
Yes, it was.
Triple's more exciting.
Yeah.
And gives his senior another chance to end the game.
Oh.
And she will. That'll be a base hit for Cathius. Back-to-back 8-0 victories for Salve Regina. Seahawks defeating the Leopards 8-0. 8 runs on 12 hits. And no errors for Salve Regina. No runs on 1 hit. No errors for Wentworth. The Seahawks win a pair of games, 8-0, and allow just 1 hit in each game. So it's outstanding pitching and outstanding hitting. Jacob, your thoughts?
Well, it's a good game like any other. So another win to put in the record books.
Seahawks are now 21-18 overall. They'll learn what their fate is going to be in the Commonwealth Coast Conference postseason. They have a chance for finishing as high as 3, and maybe even no chance at second place. UNE wrapped that up with
The win over
Roger Williams in the opener. Yeah, but the Seahawks could be up at UNE in their postseason run, because if they finish as high as 3, they'll be in the same bracket as the University of New England. So that'll be a trip to Biddeford. If not, if they're in the 1-4-5 bracket, they'll be going up to Endicott College. So my thanks to you, young man. You're outstanding on the broadcast. You know the game very well, and you deliver it to an audience that enjoys hearing it. So thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thanks to Greg Brissett on the live stats. My name is Ed Habishaw. Once again, a final here, 8-0 Salve Regina.